G'day scrappers. Well, here we got the Silicon Graphics O2. For those of you that have seen my previous videos, I picked up 3 of these at a hospital research department. So these are they're more of a video kind of workstation that mid-90s, they were about $16,000 US, so nice. Not the most expensive one. There is a even more expensive version, but it just depends on the configuration. But I thought I'd scrap one out, sort of carefully in a way, because I've got another 2. This one was the worst one out of the lot, and a friend of mine is actually going to restore one of them with full specs for me, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a lot of the components, so it's not necessarily for gold recovery. It's either put things in my own collection or just keep cards and RAM and things like that. So when we go to restore the other 2, we'll have lots of extra bits and pieces. What I've sort of realised is a lot of this plastic is very brittle. For some reason, they just made them that way. So got to be kind of careful to dismantle it, but at the same time, it's not overly important because I have 2 really good specimens. So, and I really don't have much of an idea. See, wherever you go, it's just very brittle. Wherever I try to mess with it, sort of like feels like it's going to crack open. But we'll have a look. Hey, I've never scrapped, obviously, one of these O2s. Okay, so we just got a hard drive. And yeah, so I might, okay, so there's a card in there. Not sure what the card will be. I don't really want to open it up unless it's going to be nice and easy for me. Because yeah, I just want to make sure that the 2 that I do restore, see, as soon as I went to pop that, the darn thing, the clip broke. There's another one. So it's just very, very brittle, and it's going to be pretty hard to even restore the other 2 that I've got. So, but yeah, so it's just a, looks like a video kind of card. Interesting, but I won't go any further with this. It looks like it's got some chips underneath as well, but I'll just leave it. So there's one card. Yeah, so I'm just going to repack it after I scrap it, and even keep this blank just in case. I think the other 2 that I've got, everything else is complete, so it's got all the cards and stuff, so I might not need everything. Oh, that was easy enough. Working June 2007, so that's a power supply, and obviously I'll keep the power supply because just in case again, and it's a Sony power supply, just in case one doesn't work on the other 2. But I noticed it had a test and tag, and the last time it was tested was 2006, and it expired 2011, so it's, you know, probably been out of action for at least 13-14 years. All right, well, once we've taken out that card and the power supply. It doesn't seem like a great deal there, but the main thing I'm interested is what the main board is all about. We'll just have a look. Like I said, I've never scrapped a Silicon Graphics machine before. I do have a couple of different versions. One that's actually quite an expensive one, probably was about, like I said, this was about 16,000 US. The one that I've got in pretty good condition is probably worth about 35,000 US when it was first brought out. Oh well, they've made it really easy, and this one's got 4 RAM sticks, so that's good, because if the other ones have only got 4, at least I can load up the one that my friend, the main one that my friend's rebuilding for me. Geez, it doesn't seem like much else aside from, yeah, that's the motherboard. Interesting. So, you know, I thought, I've seen on YouTube a few guys have built these together, put them together, but sort of they were already opened up and just components, and they've sort of put them together. So never seen one actually being scrapped or dismantled. All right, I'll leave this box for now, because this is the main man that I want to see. Just really curious as to what everything looks like, and kind of got to be a bit careful here. But I dare say that the other two, I mean, they're all come from the same research centre, so there's no reason why any probably wouldn't be working, because they've kept them for so long. But you know, this is what I'm all about: scrapping stuff out, seeing if there's anything interesting, and geez, I have no idea how to pull it all together or apart. See, as soon as I put any force on any part of the plastics, it just breaks up. Well, I suppose I don't have to be too gentle with this one, because oh, there we go. Okay, so we've just got a riser card here, nothing spectacular. But until he does the other two, I want to keep these just in case, and they're Silicon Graphics branded, just in case, you know, one might be faulty. I doubt it, but just in case. Oh, see, there you go. It's so brittle, it's incredible. And there we go, there's a motherboard, and this is an interesting one. It's kind of different than the one that I saw. Well, we'll have a look anyway. Actually, that might be enough there. Okay. All right. Okay, so there's the CPU under this heatsink here. And I dare say it's one of those overdrive ones. So it doesn't look like the most intense configuration. I think they do vary, but you know, once we get the first one built and ready to go, we'll make a decision whether the third one can be restored, and if not, I'll crack into that as well. Some nice Motorola BGAs here, thinking gold recovery. So I want to get this CPU out. Just hang loose, and I'll get a tool. Yeah, because I definitely have seen a totally different CPU, so I'm hoping I've got a couple of different versions. There we go. Oh, the heatsink came off. It wasn't one of those overdrive CPUs. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Just take off our little stuff. Okay, well it's a SDT. That's it's a really pretty CPU. I certainly haven't got one of these in my collection, I don't think. Never seen a SDT, or might be just DT. And that's a part number. I don't know if I'm going to get that, but that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I might just for now, before I throw it in my collection, just make sure that this one isn't any different than the other ones. And where am I here? I don't want to play around for too much because I'm liable to bend or break a pin. Just give me a sec, I've got to bring it closer to me face. Okay. Yeah, finally got it. You know, every pin has to be spot on, otherwise, because when I took it out, it didn't kind of come out exactly straight. So, yeah, there you go. It's a beautiful CPU, and obviously it's beautiful condition. I mean, really nice to go into a collection, that's for sure. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't, throw this into the gold recovery stuff anyway. All right. There you go. So, but obviously I'm not going to need this this thing because the other two have them. And the RAM sticks are super long. So they're a good, I don't know, 6 inches. It looks like there's a couple of different ones. There you go. So obviously these are probably one of the most important things that I want to keep to upgrade the rest of them. So, and these are Kingston ones. So they're kind of, they look identical, just different kind of brands. Yeah, one's Kingston and one's not. Got the little purple tip. So I don't know what them about, but my restorer friend is pretty excited to get a couple of them going, and one I'll probably, I might keep in my collection, and then another one I'll see if I can actually sell it. Who knows? I might end up selling both. But there's a really beautiful chip under there. Gold-plated chip with a heatsink. Just want to leave that because I want to keep this whole motherboard intact just in case he needs components off this. There you go. So I dare say there'd be pretty good chips under these ones too. BGAs by the looks of it. Beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Now, don't think I need the heatsink. All right. Now, I don't think there's really much else here. Yeah. Yeah, all there'll be would be some kind of, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other drives. Should I see if I can take off this base plate? Doesn't. Yeah. Because I can just feel it's going to break if I put any decent force on it. And then he's going to say, oh, we actually needed that bit, you know, because this one's broken or this one's missing. But I've really inspected the other two, and even he looked at them and said, yeah, they look to be complete. Yeah. I probably shouldn't, but yeah, it looks like there's a backplane board there, and that's about it. That's come out. Definitely have to get off. Yeah. No, I can't work it out. Okay, I'll keep this bit because it's a main bit on the front, just in case he breaks that. No, I can't work it out. Looks like oh well, doesn't really matter. How on earth? Because it's one whole piece, there's no oh well, there goes that bit. So I'm just going to break into it now. And someone's going to say, oh, all you had to do is just do this and that and it opens up. I doubt many people have pulled these apart and or would remember. There we go. Oh, that's no good. All right, well, I did say I wanted to scrap it. Okay, so it looks like it's just a CD drive. Don't even know how to get to the backplane board. Oh, here we go. Very easy to take out the motherboard and all the main components, so I suppose there was probably no real need to go any further. But I'll keep the DVD drive just in case the other two have got a fault, which I doubt. Yeah. Wow. That's one way. All right. For a $16,000 US machine, there's really not much to it. I remember back in the day, even the entry-level Silicon Graphics were like 6,000 US or something like that for home use, and they were like a dream. All right. So yeah, what I'm busting up now is not going to be needed. They're not the main components, obviously. So we just got to the backplane board. it's actually, I haven't scrapped a whole lot apart from just regular PCs in the last couple of months. I've actually been really quiet because I stopped advertising about 3 months ago to give me a chance to catch up on everything that I've got here stockpiled. Okay, so I'll keep this because, yeah, it's Silicon Graphics backplane board, the original cables and stuff, so I'll definitely keep that because, like I said, there might be a component blown out or something, who knows. Yeah, it's just a little steel box. That's really all there is to it. So much for, oh gosh, they must have made an absolute fortune back in the day. These guys making this stuff, no doubt. The money was in the technology. Like I said, these were used for video imaging. That's why the research centre got it. So the only people that kind of bought these were medical establishments and like movie people, television people. That's beautiful though. I love that, and it'll be interesting to know what the other two look like inside, but I'm certainly not going to put this in my collection until I get the other two restored and we make sure everything's right with them. Even this little board here, this daughter card, just make sure, and yeah, there'll be another good BGA under there. And the same with this, but it's mainly the RAM that we wanted. He just said, he kind of predicted this. He said, because it's a hospital, it's not, they would have specific imaging, whilst they want high quality, you know, powerful system. He said, if it was from a television network or something, most likely they would be loaded with RAM. And exactly what he said most likely there's only half the amount of sticks as there could be. So if the other two are like that, we could at least put a couple extra or all these onto another one. But yeah, beautiful board, beautiful gold plating here. Hopefully the other two are perfect and I can have a look at these chips underneath here, and yeah, or even possibly even sell this motherboard. I mean, if this motherboard was sellable, if someone was looking for something like this, it's got to be worth, you know, with the RAM and the CPU, it would have to be worth, you know, $300 or more. But I wouldn't sell that. I'd keep that CPU in my collection because I'll probably never see one of these again, and just sell the motherboard. You know, should get at least couple $100 with the RAM sticks. Hey, even the RAM sticks might be good. And so we got the power supply, which I'll definitely keep for now. The backplane board, the DVD drive looks like I don't know if that's missing something or it just slides out like that. But yeah, it's just a CD drive board. That little riser card. And this card could be important, so I'll definitely keep this. Hey, Moosehead AV board. Okay, audio, video, Silicon Graphics, Moosehead. Yeah, that's an interesting name. But yeah, cool bananas. Well, there you go. Oh, and also got a hard drive, but you know, it's from a hospital, so I've got to protect their data. Anyway, God knows what kind of images are on this. But I'll just keep it for now. Might even be able to throw this into one of the other ones if there's a blank spot, and give a little bit extra hard drive space. All right, well, there you go. Unbelievable. Silicon Graphics O2. Now I've seen it. It's satisfied my curiosity because I picked these up probably 3 months ago now, not sure. And yeah, I've just been dying to get into one, but now I'm almost, I'm tempted to get into the other two to see if they've got the same configuration, but I've got to wait. Because I want one perfectly restored, fully ramped up, as good as we can get it, and then and then we'll see the second one. At least I'll get to look at them and see what the thing is all about, because I'm pretty sure there are, I think there's also a Toshiba CPU that goes in these. That's from what I've seen on YouTube, that they've pulled out a Toshiba CPU. So I might have to look up this part number and see whether it's actually collectible or or valuable. But yeah, like I said, it'll go in my collection anyway. All right, well, I've got that's it for now. So what am I doing at the moment? Well, as you can see, there's virtually no e-waste, and this is what no advertising has helped me to do, is to get everything right down. There was so much stuff here. This is all I've got here at the moment, is just a few switches and a few PCs and some industrial stuff and Cisco stuff. But I am sending off my boards in a couple of days to sell, so I'm fully loaded in boards, and got quite a lot of motherboards, a couple of tubs, super high grade stuff, pretty cool. But the garage, just to give you a bit of an update, it looks messy, but I've just got all my tubs in here and everything. It's actually awesome. Even cleaning up this corner with all the junk that was just sitting there for ages. I've still got a lot of boards, but a lot of boards need a little bit extra work than just pulling off chips. They've actually I've got to use a heat gun to take off ceramics, and going really, really good here. And so the next video will probably be cashing out on circuit boards, and looking awesome. This just came in yesterday, so all these cables and stuff, that was just one bin I had to empty out because I had to swap over the bins. So just got cable to do, and still got my quite a lot of the gold pins. Not many people are really interested. There's a lot of work in them, so I'll keep a couple of barrels of them, but plastic as usual got to go, and more motherboards. All right, well, that was just a quick little vid. I haven't been making many videos lately, so I thought I'd throw a quick one in whilst I'm scrapping a few things out. And Silicon Graphics, wow, geez, a lot of money spent on this stuff in the 90s. A lot of money went into technology that, almost lost it. Yeah, a lot of money went into technology that didn't really last long. They probably got 10 years out of this, but I don't know. Just a lot of money spent, and 16,000 US would have been about over $20,000 for this computer here in Australia, in Australian dollars. So that's a lot of money, I suppose. But it's a hospital. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for now. Just a quick one. Hope that was a bit of fun, quite interesting. Don't give me a hard time about scrapping out a Silicon Graphics O2, because if you saw the video when I was picking these up, I got 3 of them, and 2 I put away until my mate comes and collects them, and then I'm going to go over there and watch him try and pull these apart himself, because it's going to be real interesting. But he doesn't have to actually go as far as I did and break the plastic and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I know some people are going to still give me a hard time on YouTube, saying, oh, you could have just sold it as is, and you could have got $500 for it. Look, relax, I get these for free, so you've got to have a bit of fun and scrap, and it's good video content for me. So, All right, guys, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you real soon with the cash in on boards.